What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. Today is going to be another tutorial type video. I get lots of DMs on Discord and a lot of comments saying like, I have 500 credits, like what do I invest in? So even though my bigger trading tutorial kind of did like explain what to do when you have that amount of credits, because there was loads and loads of information in that one tutorial, I kind of like put less information into each part, if that makes any sense. So in this video I'm going to be talking about what you should do if you only have 500 credits, what exactly you should be investing in, just to take you away from that 500 credit mark. Say you're stuck with 500 credits, you don't know what to do, just to try and get you lifting off a bit, maybe a couple of nice items. Before we do get into the video, make sure you join my Discord server. Link will be in the description and the pinned comment. I'm giving away loads of stuff all the time. Currently we've got a purple octane, we've got credits being given away, we've got black markets, everything. So join, be active. It's a really nice community as well, trading and stuff like that. So enjoy. Also use my creator code HD_FER in the item shop, and that will really help me support the channel. So most videos on YouTube that talk about investments on Rocket League always say, you know, emeralds, apexes, other RLCS items, stuff like that. Now if you only have 500 credits, you're not going to be able to get any of that, not even a fraction of some expensive items. Like white apexes, don't even think about it. Not being rude, being a bit rude. Anyway, a good thing to invest in, and I've spoken about this in loads of other videos, is non-crates. Honestly, non-crates are the best thing to do because you can collect them slowly over time and they're not going to go down in price. In fact, they probably won't change in price at all. Non-crate exotics changed in price a little recently. They went up, but that's never a bad thing. So literally buy non-crate very rares for 20 each, buy non-crate imports for 30 each, and buy non-crate exotics for 140 each. Literally, once you've done this, you can just hold them in your inventory for as long as you need them. If you're busy, you need to go to school, work, whatever, you can just collect them over time slowly, maybe an hour in the evening, just collecting these things. And once you've got enough, or you've completely exhausted your credits, so say you spend 500 credits completely on non-crate very rares, right? You can then sell them. So if you buy a non-crate very rare for if you buy a non-crate very rare for 20 on PS4, you can then sell it for 40. If you buy a non-crate import for 30, you can then sell it for 50. And a non-crate exotic, if you buy that for 140, I think right now you can sell them for 220. So honestly, you're doubling your credits. With non-crate very rares specifically, you're doubling your credits. If you spend 500 credits completely on non-crate very rares, sell them all for 40 each, you'll have 1,000 credits. Now, this isn't the most efficient way of trading. Buying and selling and flipping like items quickly is better. However, if you're someone that doesn't have much time or doesn't want to spend too long trading because it can be a bit boring, just spend like half an hour in the evening just collecting these non-crate items and then just holding them until you've completely got rid of all your credits. And then once you've gotten rid of all your credits and you have a bit of time, just start selling them and you'll literally just double your credits, you know. And then once you've had 1,000 credits, do the same thing again, and then you have 2k, then do the same thing again, you have 4k. For my non-crate very rare trade up video, I had to buy loads of non-crate very rares. I spent 4,000 credits buying non-crate very rares for 20 each. It took me 3 days to collect them, and once I had, obviously I traded them up for the video. But if I'd sold them all, I would have turned 4k into 8k, just like that, in a few days' time. Now, I did spend a couple of hours a day collecting them because I needed them for the video, and a couple of people also collected them for me. But honestly, if you spent a week with 500 if you spent like a couple of days with 500 credits collecting non-crate very rares, then sold them all, that's 1,000 credits. Did it again, a week collecting non-crate very rares with 1,000 credits, sold them all, 2k. Non-crates are the best way to, you know, boost your inventory when you don't have that much to start with. Now, loads of people message me saying, well, I can't buy non-crate very rares for 20 because everyone's buying them for 40. Now for the next part of the video, I'm going to show you exactly how. So this is for non-crate very rares specifically. As you can see on the screen, I've listed every item a non-crate very rare could be, and I've listed that I'll buy them for 20 credits. Now it doesn't work to say, I want non-crate very rares and I will buy 20 credits. Because people who have non-crate very rares will think, well, I can just sell them for 40, what's the point in selling them for 20, I could sell them for more. But if you list, oh, I want a scarab and I'll pay 20, people who've just got a scarab out of a drop and don't really care about, you know, is it a non-crate? Yeah, can I trade it up? Yeah. They'll just think, bloody hell, someone's offering 20 credits for my scarab, I'll take it. Then, that's a non-crate very rare, you can sell it for 40. Now this is the same with, you know, Takumis and other random decals and stuff that can be in non-crate form. However, you need to be very, very careful, as every scarab is non-crate. But for example, Takumi Dot Rush, if that even exists, or, you know, Octane Dot Rush, that might not always be a non-crate. So you need, I cannot stress this enough, to be able to check if it's non-crate before you buy it. Otherwise, you will have been scammed. Well, not scammed, but you will have spent credits on an item that you won't be able to sell. So I'm in a trade here with my friend, and he's showing me 3 separate items. The first one here is a non-crate item. As you can see, it just shows the name of the item, and there's no like warning underneath it saying it cannot be traded in. The second item here is from a crate. It shows what series it's from, but the most important thing to look for is the fact that at the bottom it says cannot be traded in white letters. Now this final item here throws off a lot of people, because there's no series information or crate information under this Hot Rocks. However, there is a warning in white letters that says it cannot be traded in. So when you're buying non-crate items, this doesn't just apply for very rares, this applies for non-crate imports, it applies for non-crate exotics too. You always need to look for that cannot be traded in. If it doesn't say cannot be traded in, buy it. It can be traded in. If it says cannot be traded up or traded in, you do not buy this item, because it's not going to sell as a non-crate very rare, because if you can't trade it up, that's the whole point of non-crate very rares. So yeah, make sure you know what you're looking for, otherwise you're going to be screwed. So now you have your non-crate very rares. That might be 1, it might be 30, it might be 50, it just depends how big your inventory was before you bought them. So now what you want to do is you need to sell them, obviously, to get them back into credits. So to do this, you don't want to list the specific items that they were, you want to list that you have non-crate very rares. So on Rocket League Garage, you want to post non-crate very rare offer, and then you want to post once credits, and then put 40 in that section, of course, just like this. Now that will prompt people who want to trade items up and they want to buy non-crate very rares, they'll buy yours for 40 each. However, you don't just want to list them on RL Garage, you want to list them on RL Trading Post, the app, and you want to list them in Discord servers too. This is just so you can like sell them a lot faster, because obviously you don't want to be sitting around for like ages trying to sell these things. It's best to sell them faster on, you know, if the more platforms you list something on, the faster it's going to sell, obviously. And just as a note, on PC you want to sell them for 30 each. But yeah, and after that you've made double profit on each item, or of PC you've just made 10 credits. But yeah, so that's bloody profit. Well done, congratulations. Now buy your favourite item, Interstellar or something. Guys, thank you very much for watching. If you need any help, join my Discord server, at me in a general chat, and I should be able to get back to you with some advice. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel with the bell notification turned on, and comment and like the video. Thank you very much for watching, and subscribe.